Hello everyone, we are group 6 and today we are here to talk about a critical issues affecting our oceans, which is IUU fishing. So for our presentation is titled Protect Our Oceans, Say No to IUU Fishing and Choose Sustainable Seafood. IUU fishing stands for illegal, unreported and unregulated fishing. Let's break down to what each of these terms mean. Illegal fishing refers to fishing activities conducted without a permission or against the law in national waters. This includes fishing in areas where it is prohibited, using banned fishing gear, or exceeding catch limits. Unreported. Unreported fishing involves fishing activities that are not reported or misreported to the relevant authorities. This lack of accurate reporting can lead to mismanagement of fish stocks and disrupt efforts to maintain sustainable fisheries. Unregulated. Unregulated fishing occurs in areas or for species where there are no effective conservation or management measure in place. It also includes fishing activities that violate international conservation law. This type of fishing undermines international efforts to protect marine biodiversity.
Now let's shift our focus to some of destructive fishing methods being used in Sabah waters. These methods not only threaten marine life but also damage the delicate ecosystem that support a diverse range of species. First, we have fishing bombing. This may involve the uses of explosives to catch fish. While it may be an effective way to quickly gather a large number of fish, the consequences are devastating, with the explosion can destroy coral reef, which are crucial habitats for marine life and disrupt entire ecosystems. Next is cyanide poisoning. Fishermen use cyanide to stun and capture live fish, particularly for the aquarium trade. However, the cyanide not only kills the targeted fish but also poisons coral reef and other marine organisms, leading to widespread ecological damage. Lastly, we have the issue of encroachment by foreign vessels. These vessels often ignore local laws and regulation, contribute to overfishing and putting additional stress on already vulnerable marine environments. This illegal activity exacerbates the depletion of fish stocks and hinders local efforts to manage marine resources sustainability.
There are several impacts of IUU fishing towards the marine ecosystem. Firstly, it can have an influence on the ecosystem level by disturbing the natural balance and functioning of marine ecosystems as a result of the extinction of essential predator or prey species. IUU fishing can also destroy biodiversity and change community structures by selectively targeting specific species, such as young parrotfish, which we have seen at the fish market. The second point is, IUU fishing frequently exceeds capture quotas and limitations, resulting in overfishing and also depletion of target fish populations. Underreporting of capture makes it difficult to correctly measure the health of fish populations, jeopardizing appropriate management. For example, when we interviewed a captain from a vessel we visited near the SAFMA landing facility, he have informed us that one time they exceeded its catch limit, or the vessel catch limit. The maximum limit was 30 tons, but they captured double the amount, overloading the vessel. This not only affects the population of fishes, but also puts the fishermen on board at risk.
Next, impact on bycatch and endangered species. IUU fishing results in unrecorded mortalities of bycatch species, including endangered species such as turtles, seabirds, and sharks. Failure to adopt bycatch mitigation measures further increase pressure on vulnerable species, marine species, like I am stated before. The next impact is on habitats. Destructive fishing methods used in IUU operation, such as bottom shoring, can physically damage sensitive seafloor habitats like coral reef. As we know that coral reef is something that very fragile and easily to break, so the bottom trawling can break the coral reef, and the marine life that live in the coral reef will lose the habitats. Abandoned, lost, and discard fishing gear from IUU activities can continue to entangle and will kill the marine life. And this phenomenon we can call as ghost fishing. Ghost fishing.
So about sustainable seafood choice, making sustainable seafood choices is essential to preserving the health of the ocean ecosystems and guaranteeing seafood's long-term supply. So the first one is farm tilapia. Generally, tilapia farming is less harmful to the environment than other fish farming practices. Sustainable tilapia farms employ ethical methods to cut down on chemical and antibiotic usage as well as water pollution. Next is farmed barramundi, or also known as Asian sea bass. Sustainable barramundi farming is possible in Malaysia, particularly when best practices are followed, like minimizing antibiotic abuse, keeping clean water systems, and maintaining low fish density to prevent disease transmission. Next is mussels and oysters. Because they are filter feeders, mussels and oysters, among other bivalves, naturally filter the water as they develop. They do not need much food, and they don't harm the environment. These shellfish are farmed to preserve healthy marine habitats and to enhance the quality of the water.
Next, skipjack tuna. Skipjack tuna, obtained by trawl or pole and line techniques, is said to be more sustainable compared to large-scale commercial fishing methods. These techniques have lower bait catch rate and less of an effect on non-target species and marine environment. Other than that, wild-caught sardines. Sardines are a more sustainable option than larger, slower-growing fish since they are little, rapidly growing fish that reproduce quickly. Porcine nets, which when used properly have less of an impact on the environment, are frequently used to catch them.
Last but not least, IUU fishing and harmful practices like fish bombing and cyanide poisoning are damaging our marine ecosystem and local communities, especially in Sabah. These actions are depleting our resources, also endangering our marine life. We can help solve this problem by choosing sustainable seafood, look for certified sustainable options, support local and seasonal catches. Always ask where your seafoods come from to ensure it is sustainably sourced. Each of us has a role to play. By choosing sustainable seafood, we can help protect marine life and ensure healthier ocean for future generations. To sum it up, remember that our choices make a difference. By working together and committing to sustainable practices, we can protect our ocean and support local communities. Let's take action now to make a positive impact. Together, we can make a big difference. Let's support sustainable seafood and protect our marine ecosystem. That's all from us. Thank you.